haven't been cooking much, and I think about my loathing to want to actually pull food out and cut it up and put it together, and the amount of work that is versus, just actually getting out, going and ordering, spending a bunch of money for some shit that probably isn't even as good or potentially better. And wondering like why I'm so willing to like get up and go spend money, but I'm not as willing to just go to the fridge and take a knife and cut shit up and put it together.
I'm here with Lishee, Nutter, and today we're talking food and fitness with friends who love to give each other other business.
I'll tell you something about me, Bonies.
Yeah, let me tell you something about myself.
Let me tell you something about myself. I will go out and spend money, work way harder to spend money for food that isn't as good than I will to pull something out of my fridge and put it together.
Yeah, like when I make food for myself and I know what I'm doing and I like the things that I know how to make, it's good. And then I'm like, why do I order? But then I'll get lazy and then I just pull up the old Grubhub, right?
I can't make anything as good as the stuff I order because there's no possible way in the world I would put that much salt, bacon, butter, and sugar in it that they do in the restaurant. And they have to because it tastes so good. Why do you think Zankou chicken and that garlic stuff tastes so good? Because it's filled with salt. It's filled with fat. It's fried.
That's a good point.
It's awesome.
Well, you don't have to see the ingredients going in. You're more willing to eat it, right? But you're not actually going to physically take a whole stick of butter and put it on a single piece of bread.
Joe,
it's good.
Joe,
it's good.
Joe puts like one thing of chicken breast in a pan and then puts a whole stick of butter on it. You're gonna die. You can't do that. You're gonna die.
My Sweet Joseph does that.
You're Sweet Joseph, yeah. You're gonna die. You can't do that.
Yeah, so the new thing, like I'm trying to eat healthy. I cook healthy, and
well, that's why it sucks.
Yeah. Well, I do something that really makes it nasty. It's called water saute.
Water saute.
So when you fry something in a pan, most people put butter because they think it makes it not stick. It's not the oil part. It's not the fat that makes it not stick. It's the liquid part of it that makes it not stick. So you can use water to free up the protein from the pan to get it to move around so you can brown it. You don't need the extra calories. They're empty calories. They taste really fucking good, but
so you cook with water.
Yeah, only a little, but you just if the shit's not moving, like if it starts to get stuck, you put a little water in and scrape it. And it cuts a lot of calories out, which I'm trying to do.
Yeah, water scrape sounds like a delicious thing. No.
Eating healthy definitely is important because I play a lot of pickleball, like I've talked about before. And this is not a pickleball story. I just used the word pickleball. However, let me say this. I burn a lot of calories, right? I play pickleball 3 to 4 times a week, and each time probably burning around 3,000 calories.
I didn't think you'd say it again, but you did.
Sorry. So when I play pickleball,
it's usually all back in it. You're not burning 3,000 calories unless you're riding a bike to the moon and back.
Dude, I'm burning like 3,000 calories.
Second of all,
because my Apple Watch doesn't lie. Okay, my Apple Watch does not lie. All right, that is legit 3,000. All right.
Can we go on? Is that possible?
Not without talking about pickleball.
All right. Oh yeah, we're talking about food. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, I don't even know anymore.
I burn a lot of calories.
I'm sorry.
No, not at all. Not at all. I'm just enjoying the fact that I lost my train of thought and it's frustrating, Ramon. But anyways, burning a lot of calories, but I eat like shit and I cannot lose weight. I've been stuck at 209 for like the past 2 months. I even stopped drinking this month. Still stuck at 209 because I'm eating McDonald's. I'm fucking eating birthday cakes and shit like that. And dude, diet is critical.
Just so that you know, exercise and calorie burning does not contribute to weight loss at all. It's empirical. I just got done with a book about energy. The guy's a research scientist and he studied all kinds of people and calorie burning and stuff like that. That calorie burning thing was invented in like 1890. And what happens is it's really important. Exercise is critically important for good health, but it does not contribute at all to weight loss. The only thing that contributes to weight loss is calorie deficit, meaning you eat less calories than you did the day before. And because I'm coming down from 355, I'm at 220 for the last 2 years, and I really struggle to lose more because I'm still unhealthy. I'm still considered obese. But the body gets used to being X, right? And you cut a bunch of calories out and your body's like, well, fuck you. I'm going to shut down the kidney for 6 hours. I'm going to shut the brain down. I'm going to shut down the Zorch. I'm going to shut this down so that I can stay at this weight because this is where it's going to stay. The body is actually doing that in the background. It's trying to stay at whatever weight it's decided. And tons of studies and stuff like they followed a bunch of the guys from The Biggest Loser for 12 years after the thing. And he had a bunch of like weird statistics. That's like this guy that, lost down to here and then gained a bunch back and he can't get back down. And the studies that they did shows that it's the body is doing something because it wants to stay where it is. It's like, fuck, my own body is against me. And I can't explain the science, but the book was amazing.
So wait, it shuts down the Zort, does it?
Yeah. Or it may not shut it down completely, but it'll put it into a thing so it can conserve that energy. It's like, well, you may be eating less, but I'm going to store some more fat before I do anything else. You're not losing any weight because you don't know what you're doing.
So the Zort,
your body in the background is doing all this shit that just like makes no sense to me, but it's really difficult.
Well, so when I started playing pickleball last year, I lost 35 pounds. I lost 35 pounds while playing, and I didn't really change much. In fact, I started eating more because I was hungry all the time because I was burning 3,000 calories a day. So I'm curious, I don't disagree with you because I'm not a scientist. I have no idea how it works, but I wish I understood more because like I want to know what works. I want to get down to like 190. That's like my ideal weight for my body type and size to be really healthy. But I've basically hit a roadblock and I don't know what to do aside from actually dieting and eating healthy, which I'm not ever going to do seriously. So one thing that I've noticed that does happen though, when I'm burning so many calories, is when I get done and I eat a bunch of food. I say a bunch, like it's not like I'm pigging out, but I have a nice meal after eating. And then it's usually about 30 minutes to an hour later. Often I just totally crash. I get more tired than I've ever got my whole life. And I fall asleep for like 2 to 3 hours.
Whoa.
The lights go off. That's how tired you get.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Do you think that the crash after I eat has something to do with what you're saying with the body?
Probably.
Adjusting.
I can't remember all of it, but it's awesome. All right. The book is called Burn. One of the foremost researchers in human metabolism reveals surprising new science behind food and exercise. We burn 2,000 calories a day, and if we exercise and cut carbs, we'll lose more weight. Right? Wrong. In this paradigm-shifting book, Herman Ponzer reveals for the first time how human metabolism really works so that we can finally manage our weight and improve our health. Ponzer's groundbreaking study with hunter-gatherer tribes shows how exercise doesn't increase our metabolism. Instead, we burn calories within a very narrow range, nearly 3,000 calories per day, no matter our activity level. This was a brilliant evolutionary strategy to survive in times of famine. Now it seems to doom us to obesity. The good news is we can lose weight, but we need to cut calories. Refuting such weight loss hype as paleo, keto, anti-gluten, anti-grain, and even vegan, Ponzer discusses how all diets succeed or fail. For shedding pounds, a calorie is a calorie. At the same time, we must exercise to keep our body systems and signals functioning optimally, even if we won't make us thinner.
I'm addicted to sugar. We all have like our things that we just can't get enough of, right? I want to eat sugar all the time.
Like for my surgery, I had to drop like 50 pounds or else he wouldn't do the surgery. And so I just ate less, and I still did my same workout, and I lost weight. But
So wait, are you saying that you ate less and you lost weight?
I know, it's amazing, but that's really the only thing that's ever works.
But what if you really like eating?
I do. I love it. I know it's tough.
Dude, I fucking love eating.
God, it's so good.
Oh,
Yeah, you just
fucked up my whole world because I felt like it was justified if I worked out a lot.
does make you hungry.
God, it makes you so hungry. When I'm active, I use the word active. I want to eat all day, every day. There's one like never stop.
See,
well,
I'm actually starting to eat light now. When it gets light out, I start to eat.
when it gets light out, what does that mean?
It's play on words.
Oh,
I wasn't sure if that's what you were doing, but
Light now.
I had no idea what you were doing. I'm not the worst improv partner. I just didn't know that you were doing it.
I'm on a seafood diet.
You seafoody and you eat it?
There. Was that so hard?
That was easier because I knew.
See, I'm a bad judge on these because my daughter started doing it's under there and get me to say underwear and then like laughing at me, and it took me like 6 minutes to understand what she was doing.
Well, it's also when you have kids, you become noticeably stupider. That's actually also science.
That's empirical.
So I have tallied our votes, and feel free to write in the comments section who you think is never right in this episode.
Human metabolism, metabolism, but it's awesome.
You're never right. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you want more content from the Never Right podcast.